Now you just get your phone out, you send me some abuse. It's quite simple. I even understand the mentality behind it. I think it's unhappiness. I think these are unhappy people, and they see me as someone who has a better life than they deserve. I just complain for a living, that's what I do. And that can be upsetting, you know. I even understand that. I had some dark years. You know, I'm glad Twitter wasn't around. I lived in Swindon for 5 years. It's not a bad place, but I think when you're in your mid-20s and you could live anywhere in the world for your job and you pick Swindon, it is a sign there's something wrong. I lived above some garages and I would get drunk at night, and had Twitter been around, I think I would have been a troll. I think I would have seen people on telly and sent them abuse, just because it's easier to make someone else feel bad than lift your own circumstances, isn't it? So random people, nice people, just like at Nick Knowles, just, are you going to build a house or host a quiz? Why don't you fucking pick one? Got off to bed, I told that bloody Nick Knowles. You delete him in the morning, you think, oh, he seems quite nice, and I just cried watching DIY SOS. That's what's happened there. I've lashed out. And he does seem lovely, doesn't he? I even stopped doing that joke for a while because I thought he seems nice, but then he brought an album out, so I brought it back. I felt he was provoking me there, to be honest. Nick Knowles has got an album out, if you're unaware, which begs the question, what is wrong with the world? And more specifically, what is wrong with Nick Knowles? Why has nobody close to him just taken him aside and said, I know you like singing, Nick, but don't do that. It's no one else's fault. We all sing in the shower. If you want, get your shed converted, turn it into a studio. You know, you've got contacts. I'm sure you could do it for now in a weekend if you wanted to, but don't release an album, mate. I honestly think he's gone mad. I think you watch DIY SOS, it's powerful telling, isn't it? I always cry watching it, and you think, I realise for Nick Knowles, he spent the last 10 years around people in tears telling him what a good guy he is. He's just gone insane. He just thinks he's single-handedly keeping the country together here. Single-handedly reversing Tory cuts, Nick Knowles, and he's seen the music news over the last couple of years. He's thought, well, Prince has gone, Bowie's gone. Knowles, he's going to have to get his guitar out here, I think. I'm going to have to do for the music industry what I did for that 3-bed semi in Romford. Make it relevant for the people again. I don't understand the logic behind it. But, you know, these men, they send me the abuse, and I don't mind. And it's that thing is, I think they just think my life is better than it is. I think they see me and they think, right, I'll bring him down a peg. They think I'll do a gig like tonight. I'll come straight off the back of the stage and there'll be a limousine waiting for me there, and that'll whisk me straight off to the Blackpool Ritz. You probably don't know about the Blackpool Ritz. They wouldn't let your sort in, to be honest. It's not really for you. It's underneath Marks and Spencer's. You go underneath there, and you got like a big marble top bar like that. It's only famous people in there. I'll go in there. Ed Sheeran will be there. He's just done Blackpool Arena. Go up to Ed. I go, hi, Ed, you don't know me, but I'm also famous. I go, oh, bloody hell, of course I know you, mate. How you doing? That's Ed Sheeran, if you haven't heard him talk. That's me, Ed Sheeran impression there. I do about 3 impressions throughout the gig. I've learned from doing it. It's just easier for you if I tell you who it is first. Don't want to leave you hanging. I'll just tell you and then I'll do it. I'll throw a physical clue in if I can, like the guitar. He's always writing into your head. What you up to? I'm writing a song about these peanuts. Just put the guitar down and enjoy your life, Edward, please. Everything's going fine. I don't know if you've heard the albums. They're on everything. They really are. Every radio station and advert. Sometimes they're on the breeze. That can be on Headland, miles from anywhere. I just hear, I'm in love with your body. He's on the wind. Just relax. What do you want to drink, mate? He said, I'll have a porn star martini. I say, barman, 3 porn star martinis. Just tip the 3rd one on the floor, because some people are poor. And then Ed and I will just drink and talk about all the other celebrities we know. I don't know if you know this, celebrities we only hang around with each other, because then we've got that to talk about, you know, what could you tell us of life? So Ed will say to me, what are you doing this summer then, John? I say, well, I'm actually going on a canal boating holiday with Diane Abbott and Peter Crouch. You wouldn't think we'd get on, would you? But, you know, it's a cracking triumvirate, it really is. We have a right laugh. You know, Crouch is not cut out for barge living, obviously, but he makes an effort for Diane. She fires him up politically. He comes away so alive. And, you know, in return, he's making her quite a deadly 6-yard striker. He really is. So it's tit for tat, really. And we'll have a laugh. Eventually, Ed gets drunk and just wanders off like that. I say, where are you going to, mate? He says, I've got to talk to girls and see if they're from somewhere I'm going to do a song about them. OK, don't do Galway, mate. You've already done that one. I go, yeah, cheers, mate. She was from Cleveland's. I look forward to hearing line 2. Off Ed goes, I go upstairs to my room, puke everywhere, get off to the next gig. I think that's what these men think my life is like, and it's not, you know, very rarely anyway. Don't see so much of Ed since he stepped up a venue size.
That's why with summer, what happens is people go out, don't they, and they do stuff and they have opinions on it and they talk about it, and that's when I start getting pissed off, right? And what happens is when we have good summers, you have real trouble. And it didn't used to be a problem because in this country, obviously, in my lifetime, I don't remember many actual summers. I remember like days where you open the curtains in the morning and you go, sunshine, let's have a breakfast barbecue. And your partner go, well, it's 7:30 in the morning. You go, I know, but there's clouds coming, so let's really, you know, just get out there and set fire to the shed and put a fucking sausage on it, please. Because it's raining now, doesn't matter. That was summer, it was fun, that one, wasn't it? Right. Now, the last couple, you had like days where you open the curtains on Monday and it's sunny all week. And that's dangerous. You know you're in trouble because you turn the weather on and the weather people are outside showing you the weather. If they were indoors, you wouldn't believe them, right? But they have to be outside. You switch the weather on and Carol's there going, hello, I'm looking outside in a field, you know. Look at the time and look at your time. It's happening now, this. That's the sunshine up there. Look, it's very hot. It's not too hot. I'm not dying, but it's because it's quite far away. You know, it's temperate, it's nice. And, you know, and I know it looks like it's just on me in this field, but it's actually, because it's so far away, it's on all of us. You know, we're all experiencing sun. And I know it's Monday and you've got to go to work, but don't worry, it'll still be sunny on Friday as well. Right? And that's the bit where we all go, I beg your fucking pardon. Still sunny on Friday, is it? When I go out and get shit-faced. You tell me I can get shit-faced outside now, are you? And I can email people now and that will happen, will it? Shit-faced outside on Friday. Right, I'll start emailing everyone. You email everyone you know, and I don't know how it happens. You must be able to put into the email bar, everyone at desks. And it just sweeps the city, right? And whichever city you live in, there's the place you all go, right? And I live here in London, which is, you know, has to be done for a bit, doesn't it? Yeah, 4 very strong opinions there. You make up your own mind how you deal with that little debate. Yeah. All good points. Thanks. It's my favourite noise, that one. Thanks for bearing with this. It's been hot. Is it hotter up or down? It's because heat goes up, doesn't it? Just end with some shit science there. Heat goes up. I don't know if you know that. You're welcome. I'm quite the messiah. I'm not supposed to say this either, but I always apologise at the end for people who've hated it. Seen as negative, but you just can't escape the fact in a room this big, some people in here will have fucking hated that. There's nothing I can do about it. They're generally men. Generally the husbands of women who wanted to come, who just got dragged along. And they know straight away, that's the thing, first off, that happens. And then in the interval there's a chat like, he's just fucking moaning. He ain't even got any jokes. He's just doing what I do on the couch. You call me an arsehole. Paid to see this piece of shit. I'll tell you about the recycling bins, because I've got to carry the fucking things out every other Wednesday night. Yogurt under my hands. Issue that has Benacol. So I don't generally ask for questions or anything, because I don't believe anyone's thinking, what a fascinating guy. I wonder what else he hates or takes too seriously. Fucking hate ending gigs. Because then now we all just have to go and live our lives. It's fine for you, but I'm still me. Whoa. Do what? Corby. Call you. OK. I mean, I haven't got your number. You have just seen that, haven't you? You know I'll fucking make you miserable.
I'm already miserable.
Oh, well, thanks for selling yourself. Give us a bell, John. We'll go together. It'll be like Romeo and Juliet, but without even a brief window of happiness. You'll know I'm still alive, you just won't give a shit. I've had a thing recently where I've had enough of talking about, you know, all the big issues of the world. At 30 is old enough for me to realise I'm not going to fix them. I was like, well, I'm not going to solve racism, am I? I can't even say onion. So when I have dinner parties, you know, at a dinner party you discuss things, you like, over starters you discuss local issues, don't you? Someone will say something like, oh, how did you get here? Oh, we had to go the long way around because they're building that bloody Morrisons. It's bloody nightmare. Worth it when it's built. I love a Morrisons, but it's a pain in the arse. And then main course, you've got to branch out again, haven't you? Someone will go like, hey, anyway, enough about this Morrisons, how are you two? And you go, oh, not very happy, but we've got the mortgage, so we're going to have a kid.
And then pudding, you've got to widen out again. And usually what happens at a dinner party is at this point someone will volunteer a big issue with the noise. You won't recognise it in isolation, but it comes out. They'll be swilling a red wine like that. Someone will go, John? You were talking earlier about John Terry, and it just made me wonder, do you think it's football's job to solve racism if it's so prevalent in a wider society? And that used to be my favourite bit. That used to be the one, yeah, we're going to talk about an issue now. This is going to be brilliant, right? Now all I think is, all right, so we're not going to talk about the meringue, are we? Because I fucking made that. That really, for me, is the only topic of conversation at the end of dinner party now should be, I've got a question, John. This is crunchy on the outside, but it's chewy in the middle. How have you pulled that off? A little bit of vinegar in with the egg white.